One of the Pioneer Valley's largest Christmas toy drives of the year took place in November. The Hope for the Holidays Toy Drive Bike Run has been going on now for 3 decades, and the people involved never get tired of the smiles they see on the faces of the children receiving the toys. This and the traditional BRIGHTSIDE Angel campaign are held to ensure that all the families and children of BRIGHTSIDE have hope and joy this season. Steve Kiltonick tells us more.
In 1892, Springfield Bishop Thomas Bevan acquired a farm adjacent to the Mount St. Vincent Orphanage run by the Sisters of Providence. The farm was called Brightside because of the morning sun which illuminated the property. The institution that was established here became known as Brightside for families and children. In those early years, Brightside provided care mainly for children who were orphans or whose parents couldn't provide for their needs. Brightside has evolved over the years and today continues its philosophy of supporting families and family life with a comprehensive array of child welfare and mental health services. Mark Paglia is Brightside's Director of Outpatient Behavioral Health Services.
Primarily today, we provide in-home services throughout Western Mass. We currently have a caseload of 190 families. We provide in-home therapy, therapeutic mentoring. We have clinicians that will actually go to the families' homes or wherever they may be in need.
Each holiday season, the Brightside Angel campaign and the Hope for the Holidays Toy Run Drive has remained integral components in support of the programs and services of Brightside. This year's Brightside Angel campaign kicked off on November 19th at the Holyoke Mall outside of Target. Featured was a performance by the Holyoke High Madrigal Chorus. On display were traditional paper Brightside angels, as well as porcelain ornaments and pins. Kids enjoyed the face painting and a table where they could color a Brightside angel. There was also a Brightside testimonial and a Christmas story reading by Western Mass News anchor Dave Madsen. Over the years, various items such as Brightside Bears of Hope, magnets, and candles have been added to the product line. People look forward to the new paper and porcelain Brightside angels, which have become valued collectibles. While today this Walmart parking lot is filled primarily with holiday shoppers, on November 5th it was transformed into a sea of motorcycles, all driven by bikers bearing gifts for Brightside. The Toy Drive and Bike Run was a 3-day event that began with a toy drop-off outside of Walmart and Indian Motorcycle in Westfield. This year marks the 30th anniversary of the Toy Drive, which attracts bikers from across New England. Some were in the Christmas spirit and adorned in festive holiday attire. The entry fee for the ride was a donated toy, gift, or money. As the departure time approached, the 2 flatbed trucks began to fill up fast with all types of toys for kids of every age. Bruce Rivest, Melvin Hook, and Peter Silvano are the organizers of the event. Rivest and Hook, who were both adopted, joined the Brightside team 5 years ago.
In 1970, I was adopted through Brightside from a great family. I couldn't ask for more. And later in life, I had some troubles as a youngster, and I was put back in Brightside for some behavioral issues that I had.
Rivest credits Brightside for steering him in the right direction. Hook got involved with the run after suffering severe back and neck injuries.
The year 2008, I became disabled, and I wanted to give something back to humanity. So my big thing is children. Children are important, they're our future. So I work for the children, and that's my passion.
Silvano has been a participant in the run since its founding. The owner of a t-shirt business, he donates all the Toy Drive Run shirts he creates.
Being a local businessman in the community, you always want to try to get behind something. And when I decided that Brightside will be the cause that I'm going to get behind.
We got so many great people aboard with us, so many great people that come out every year and just help us and donate, and it's amazing to see all the support that we get. The motorcycle community, there's nothing better on this planet, you know, when it comes to events like this.
The event has grown from about 300 bikers 5 years ago to the 800 Rivest estimates participated this year. As the parking lot reached capacity, the bikers lined up to make the ride to their final destination, Providence Behavioral Health Hospital. Bob Sarge Coe, a Vietnam-era Marine, has ridden the bike run for 30 years. A few years ago, Rivest asked Coe and Chickapee Post 275 riders to be the lead group.
Veterans and kids and motorcycles is just a win-win-win. You can't beat it. There's nothing else you can do to beat that.
Led by police escort and Post 275, the bikers headed down Memorial Drive and were cheered on as they zipped by. About 20 minutes later, the two flatbeds, loaded with toys, followed by the long chrome bike line, made its way down Route 5 with the hospital in sight. Greeting them was Mark Paglia's contingent. Eventually, everyone made it to the hospital parking lot. After a light breakfast, a brief ceremony and raffle was held thanking the bikers.
We have the greatest motorcycle community in Western Mass anywhere. You guys rock!
After the run, the thousands of toys were later sorted and stored for safekeeping in 5 separate rooms in the hospital.
Our clinicians who are working with our families will identify the wishes of our Brightside children and siblings. Our staff, I like to call them elves, will take those wish lists and match them to the toys that are donated, and then bundle them and give them to our clinicians. They will then deliver those toys to the families about a week before Christmas.
You know, I came here and I listened to the clinicians one time, and I did a walkthrough through the Providence Hospital, you know, and I heard stories of, you know, 5-year-old kids that never had a Christmas. And I don't think any kid should not have a Christmas.
Rivas says his goal is to bring 3,000 motorcycles into the toy drive run. While it may take a few more years to reach that milestone, his group's impact on the Brightside community has already been felt. For Real to Real, I'm Steve Kiltonic.